Libya. I have in my hand the text of a letter from Muammar Gaddafi. They call him Al-Gaddafi now. To the President of the United States. The letter begins this way. Our son, comma, Excellency, comma, President Obama. Next line, USA. We have been hurt more morally than physically, not than physically, but that. There are a lot of typos and grammatical errors and spelling errors. We have been hurt more morally than physically because of what had happened against us in both deeds and words by you. Despite all this, you will always remain our son, whatever happens. I'm sure they're loving this down at the White House. Listen to this. We still pray that you continue to be president of the USA. We endeavor and hope that you will gain victory in the new election campaign. Another important endorsement, first Andy Stern, and now Muammar Gaddafi. Now, this reminds me of the head of Hamas, the spokesman for Hamas, the terrorist group so designated by the State Department. During the 2008 campaign, the spokesman for Hamas came out and offered a ringing endorsement for Barack Hussein Obama at that time.
He has a vision to change America.
That was only part of a longer statement endorsing Barack Obama by the chief spokesman for the Islamic terrorist group Hamas. Now he's got an endorsement from Muammar Gaddafi. I think this is good. He's got to be very excited about that. Muammar continues, you are a man who has enough courage to annul a wrong and mistaken action. I am sure that you are able to shoulder the responsibility for that. See, that sentence shows that he doesn't know who he's talking to here. Now, where would Muammar Gaddafi get the impression that Barack Obama is able to shoulder responsibility for that or anything else? Enough evidence is available, bearing in mind that you are the president of the strongest power in the world nowadays, and since NATO is waging an unjust war against a small people of a developing country. You know, he's got some good points here. This country has already been subjected to embargo and sanctions. Furthermore, it also suffered a direct military armed aggression during Reagan's time. This country is Libya. There you go. The problem now stands as follows, writes Muammar Gaddafi in his letter to Barack Hussein Obama. There is NATO intervention politically as well as militarily. That's one. Number two is terror conducted by al-Qaeda gangs that have been armed in some cities and by force refuse to allow people to go back to their normal life. Wasn't it Michelle who said that Barack would never allow you to go back to your normal life? So maybe this is part of that. This could be part of that program. Barack would never allow you to go back to your life as usual? Turns out she was right. If you're a Libyan...